I swallowed water down the wrong pipe, and it's been like 10-15 minutes of coughing to get it out, but I think we're good now. I think we're all right. We're ready to rumble. All right, shouts to Archer for joining me so we can check out these missions. Let me actually start with the shop because it's interesting enough. BR is going to be fun. That's the first thing in the title. We'll talk about that in a second. No free bucks today. It's all right. And then in the mission side of things for Save the World, there are some really good things available. Also, it's been giving me a cursor on my screen on websites. Why is that a thing? Why is this cursor here? It should not be here. Does anybody know anything about a computer setting where I could make that not be? Anyway, all right, we have a couple of legendary survivors, which are nice to have. Controller Harper with a very fetch green jacket. There are some extreme OGs on my channel who might have some idea of what that means. Assassin Sarah, one of the best ninjas in the entire game. We'll talk about her in a second. Legendary Thrasher, legendary ceiling drop trap, and a defender. The defender is the only thing on this legendary list that is not that crazy interesting because it's not a sniper one, but everything else is seriously worth grabbing if you don't have one of these things, along with all three of the purple items as well. Maybe not so much the Krypton pistol. I know that's a stab to the heart for some of you, but actually, you know what? No, that weapon's better than you might think. That video is being pushed for quite hard nowadays. J Prime's movement has gained some traction and the tides are turning, but we'll see. But the monsoon, if you want to grab it, is available in the 23-4 player. Oh, llama shop, by the way, it's just super people, or superhero llama. So anyway, the monsoon is in the 23 zone if you want to go ahead and grab that. And then on my list here, there's a lot going on. I need to stay organized, but there's a 46 drops of rain. Oh, 46 Fight the Storm has a ceiling drop trap, which is really nice. And then in the 74 player has the legendary Thrasher and 4x lightning in a bottle, which is pretty good if you need any of those. And then in the 94-4 player, that's where we have the drops of rain in the evacuate the shelter. And then, of course, we have a space heater that is currently turning my room into a sweat lodge. All right. The 124 zone, that's where we have the legendary survivors. Let me go and track that down. I'm still not used to this venture zone. 4x reperk and a legendary survivor in the 124. In the 144 player, we have 4x perk up, deliver the bomb, pretty easy mission, and 4x lightning in a bottle in the 140 zone. So yeah, 276 epic perk up on top of that. Not too bad, not bad at all. Pretty good mission if you're looking to get any of that. Now, as for Twine, let's move on to the legendary survivor in the 82-4 player. Pretty good. If you're looking for trap durability, or if you're just filling out your survivor squads, you will need legendary survivors to hit max power levels. So go ahead and grab them while you can. But in the 108-4 players, we have 4x, I like this. We have 4x Storm Shard plus Storm Shard and 4x reperk plus reperk. So you could run both of these once and you'll be in a pretty good position for the day. Storm Shards, as always, are this kind of thing that like you don't ever run out of really, but they're good to have. I mean, you know, you need to have at least some to level things up, even if they do become a surplus quite quick. Assassin Sarah is who I was looking for there, is, like I said, one of the best ninjas in the entire game. So before Paleoluna came along and just, you know, made all of the other melee heroes obsolete, Assassin Sarah was the one that we used as like a good recommendation for a really good hero. My face cam is cutting this off, but the bonus is 18% in the lead and 4.5% in support, which is really good, meaning in the lead, after 5 hits of a melee weapon, you're essentially enjoying a 90% damage buff, which is real nice when you get wound up and you're going. When you're swinging constantly into a crowd of zombies, that is a very nice bonus to have. She still makes for a pretty good support hero, but like I said, Paleoluna just dwarfs her in performance. As long as you keep the health up on Luna, she is quite good. Also, Corrosive Strikes for that matter, but I mean, you know. Anyway, Assassin Sarah, if you are somebody who enjoys melee at all, is a really good hero to grab because she is just an all-around fantastic choice. So anyway, yeah, Assassin Sarah is available. Also, Controller Harper should be right here in the evac. So Controller Harper is interesting too because I don't remember actually. What does she do exactly? Yeah, decoy, yeah. I was afraid of that, but decoy still has its uses. It's definitely going to cause a runny nose if you eat spicy chili. What is this? Spicy chicken noodle right before recording? Controller Harper is really good for a decoy cooldown. We used to use decoy builds to stall Horde Bash when that was a thing, so if that comes back, then you might want Controller Harper. As with all legendary heroes and weapons, if you don't have a copy of it, run the mission at least once, square yourself away, you'll definitely not regret it. Or maybe you will regret it, but someday in the future, you might be glad that you grabbed it. So you never know. It's easier to grab it now than need it later. 4x legendary perk up and drops of rain in the 124-4 player, and then 4x Eye the Storm and 256 epic perk up. Lots of really decent missions today. Like nothing blowing my hair back, but seriously, like some of these are really worth running. We do have a good 250 perk up with the 132 4-player, but also 4x reperk on top of another 215 legendary perk up. That is 1,464 legendary perk up available in today's missions. There's a lot up for grabs right now. Typical defender, good for the training manuals. Drops of rain, 369 perk up, or reperk, I should say. Nice. And then in the 164 players, we got double 5x storm shard, 5x reperk, and 5x perk up. So really just all around solid missions today. I think this Retrieve the Data is a mission I would like to run today. I was reminded during the podcast by Shadow High to do my supercharger quests. Where did I put those? Yeah, in the weekly challenges. I am 5 away. Not bad. 5 away, but I have not done another stream since the one that I did, and I should probably do that before Wednesday. It is Monday. So, yeah. Completely skipping Plankerton, other than I guess up here there were a couple of green perk up missions, which is sort of nice, but absolutely nothing of note that I could find. Just nothing worth really going out of your way for. A couple of decent missions if you're in Plankerton, but if you are a Plankerton player, today might be the day to skip, and I don't believe I had any notes for Stonewood either. That is now at least 2 days. I don't know if they're back-to-back, but that is 2 days now where I completely skipped Canny, so here we go. I haven't totally skipped it. I've always noticed it, but yeah. Purple Thrasher in the 64 Fight the Storm. If you don't get a good 6 perk on your Legendary copy, this could be a good backup, or if you can't run that Venture Zone, then here you go. And so that's definitely a good mission to run, and then I'm going to look for, just the Storm King. Yeah, nothing crazy interesting either, just miscellaneous perk up and evolution materials, but we do have 110 rare perk up in the portal, so if you want to go run the Candy Storm King, if you're a high power level player, that should take a few minutes. Thank you again to Archer. I really appreciate it. That is kind of like well, I guess the video is the thank you. I was going to say it's a thankless job, but he kind of just joins, and then my mic is muted the whole time, so he just sort of chills out while I make the video. I couldn't show those zones without him or any other high power level player, so I really appreciate it. We do have PIZO'S Locker. I have no idea who that is again. Please, if you comment who that is, check if somebody else told me. I've never heard that name before. I don't have... Anyway, there's his locker, or her locker. If you want any of that, enjoy it. The Candy Axe is back, which is pretty cool. I actually think I missed that one. I don't have this. I do have the candy corn, or whatever it was. The candy... what's the mint... cherry, oh my goodness, what is it called? I have the all right, I'm gonna find it. This is enough of this crap. So there it is, this one, Merry Mint Axe. So I was given a code by No Cool long ago, but if I'm interested, I might grab this. 1,500 V-Bucks though. If you guys end up using code Mista, I would really appreciate that. 1,500 is kind of a lot, and it is a seasonal axe, so not the most common thing. That is an abhorrent wrap. My goodness, I see what they were going for, but that is a color scheme. My goodness. Okay, well, I mean, if you're interested, there you are. All right, now the interesting part. This is what I mentioned at the beginning. The Diamond Diva pack is available. I will be buying this immediately after I record this video because I don't need to expose my full name and email on a video, but I will be buying that immediately. Feel free to use code Mista as always. Apparently, these purchases help me, so I never know. Oh, it says it. Anyway, it says it supports me. And then there's also, of course, the Last Laugh bundle still in the shop if you guys are interested in that kind of thing. Galaxy is available until someday when it's not. I don't know. These are monthly things, so January 2. There you go. So you have until January 2nd. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. I have hot food that I'm going to finish now. And thanks for watching. Goodbye. Have a glorious night.